Let's
We got to
briefly touch on the Goofy Sunday play.
So Nestor Cortes, known for his hezzies, both him and Marcus Stroman. I know Johnny Cueto, right? He sort of started doing this where at some point during your windup, you can pause and do some shimmying without it being a balk, as long as you haven't, fully stopped your delivery and are still in the motion. What Nestor Cortes Jr. did on Sunday is so funny and so ridiculous. Basically, he does the standard Nestor hesitation where he goes
pauses the leg.
He pauses the leg. We've seen that many times. And then as he's balancing, he basically pump fakes the baseball. He takes the ball out of his glove. To call it a fake throw is a bit of an exaggeration, because he kind of just pushes it forward and then puts it back in his glove and then falls down and delivers it. This is not me saying this is bad and I hate Nestor Cortes. What is the purpose of this? Because the reason was so funny about this is the notion that this pump fake, in the way that, like, if you pump fake on like a 3-pointer, that the defender is going to like jump and fly past you. It's not like Andres Jimenez was going to swing the bat after he did this. Like that what is the best case scenario for this? I know he fouled off the pitch. It is so funny. I embrace it. I would love to see him come up with all kinds of, but functionally, what do you think he was hoping was going to happen here?
I think, first of all, I thought this was a balk. I did. And I'm not saying it's a sham or an embarrassment. I'm pro Nestor doing anything. I genuinely thought you could not do this. And I guess I'm wrong. Or the umps are wrong. One of us was wrong. The purpose of this is that no one has ever done this. And so if you're in the batter's box and someone does this, you are thrown, not necessarily because of like the trickery of the pump fake, but out of sheer confusion, right? If I got to my leg lift and then I like took my pants off or started doing the chicken dance,
and it somehow wasn't a buck. Yeah.
And it wasn't a buck, you would be confused. And it clearly worked here because it was a foul ball, I guess.
Yeah.
Very bizarre.
So
go,
funny.
Nestor, go. Let your freak flag fly. I don't think there's like as much utility to the hezzies as you think, because most hitters are just going off of when the ball leaves the hand.
Yes.
Now, I do think quick pitching is more effective than this.
Totally.
But if Nestor is good, he can do whatever he wants. I don't care. It's great.
Well, and that's the thing. That's another one of those things where this is exactly an example of 0% chance he tries this if his ERA is 8 and the Yankees are 500. it's just, which is fine. That's good. That's probably how it should be. It's fine. I embrace it. So if the Yankees keep winning, maybe Nestor will keep breaking out some wacky stuff. But there was all kinds of wacky stuff in this game. We got Florial with some heroics late. We got an incredible double play from the Guardians. Their defense was much better than the Yankees.
I've never seen a double play like that. That I can remember. Basically, runners on second and third, 1 out. Little grounder to the first baseman, fires home, tag at home. Bo Naylor, the catcher, spins around and then gets the force out at first base. You often see like the double play where it's home to first with the force, but I've never seen the tag and then the throw to first base. That was amazing. And it's a great reminder, like Bo Naylor can do things that other people cannot do.
And the Yankees are a slow baseball team. That is a very slow baseball team. Juan Soto is not going to help that. I just think Cleveland's pretty good. Stephen Kwan looks awesome. Very excited to see them. I'm going to see them this weekend, actually. I'm going to be at Guardians A's, see the mighty Oakland A's. Speaking of mighty Oakland A's, let's just do them next. Why not? Let's do the Oakland A's next. The A's take a series from the Nats. The A's 3 consecutive series wins, first time since 2021. Listen, I said this before the season. Are they bad? Yeah. Are they the worst team in baseball? I don't think so. And I think that they could be spunky. I have enjoyed watching them so much more than last year, and it's not even close, despite everything that's going on off the field, despite how empty the stadium is. I enjoy watching this team. Of course, I wish Esteury Ruiz was on the team as well. I think he'll be back up soon. But hey, they got some guys, and on the mound, they've been like really competent. Their offensive numbers are still pretty ugly, but they got some guys that I'm enjoying watching. Chuck the Rock and Mason Miller is at the top of the list.
kudos to everybody involved with the major league on-field product, the coaches, the players, the support staff. They're not the ones not funding the operation. They're not the ones picking it up and moving it to a different city. They're going out there every day and doing their best to win ball games. And so far this year, they've done a very commendable job of that. It is not easy to try and block out all those distractions and focus on the field. And I've been very impressed. All this story needs, I need John Fisher to be like, if they get to 85 wins, then maybe I'll keep the team here.
He like sets the win total to be like, you know what? It's more than just Zach Geloff. We got to start getting some Mason Miller shout outs. I mean, come on. This dude's throwing 103 past the best hitters on earth, and he's making it look easy. So
all we got to do, once Aaron Judge comes to town and hits home runs off Mason Miller, that'll really get butts and seats.
That's true. Oh, boy. Anyway, the A's, better than the Nationals, apparently. So good for them.
Jordan, let's take a quick break. And when we return, we'll go through the rest of these games and hop into our news and notes. And welcome back to Baseball Barbacast. Jake Mintz, Jordan Shusterman.
Sure.
Tried to say Houston. Let's start there. Let's resume our weekend update. The Astros, who were scuffling and not looking great, did take a series against the Rangers. Very important, taking 2 of 3 from them. But I think we need to talk about Ronel Blanco.
Yeah, I mean, when they lost on Friday, they were down. I guess they sort of came back. They lost 12-8 on Friday to drop to 4-11. I mean, it was like full blown, like, how are they getting this back on the rails? And then Jose Altuve said, I got you. Jose Altuve, currently leading Major League Baseball in WRC+. He is amazing. I love Jose Altuve. I know some people won't like him forever, and that's fine. He's one of the most amazing baseball players I've ever seen.